So hi guys, welcome back to my video. So today we are going to learn about types of input in Python. So let's get started. So I'm opening new notebook. So till now we have seen variable and constants. Once I'm just going to give you a quick revision. X is equals to 10, Y is equals to 10, shift enter, it has executed. So there is no error here because X is also a variable, Y is a variable, those are letters. They are not having any digit in the variable name, and also they are not starting with any keyword. If I give def is equals to 10 and shift enter, so syntax error. And if I give 1x is equals to 10, shift enter, again it will give you a syntax error. If I give x underscore 1 is equals to 10, it will give you answer. So these are some, you have to do it on your own while you are coding so that you will understand the rules of declaring a variable or other things. Further we will learn in the programming and coding. So now let's see how we have to give input. So there are two types of input, that is static and dynamic. So static input is this, now which I have given this x is equals to y, x is equals to 10, y is equals to 10. This is your static input. If I have to give a dynamic input, you have to use a function called input. So for dynamic, so for dynamic input you have to use input function. So I'm giving you an input function like int of input, and I'm giving a print statement, that is enter a value, enter. Incomplete syntax, sorry I didn't close. Okay, so here we have got the enter a value. I gave 5, enter. So 5 is the, so in this way if you want to take the input from the user, you have to give in the dynamic portion. If you have to give if you have decided that yes, I'm want to give this by the user itself, you have to define it in the static input. So this is the difference between the dynamic and the static. So that's input function, and let's see now print function, which is an output function. So for output, use print, not printer, it's not C. So it's for output use print. So for suppose I want to print hi. So print hi. Hi. So this will be your output function. And if you have doubt why I have here used int, why not only input? So what happens means Python takes only character or like string values in the input function. As it takes only string values in the input function, we have to define it that user must give you an integer value. For suppose, if I write the same program here, copy and paste, and I give here something like, okay, I will run it first. I gave f, It is loading and it got error because see the error. Invalid literal for int because we have give integer here. Here we have give int. It must or the user must have to give the value integer value only, not a char, not a string value. So here that's the difference why we have given here int. So to identify or to specify what must be given by the user, we have used the function int. If I give here 1.0, again it will give you an invalid syntax because this is a decimal. So if I want to write here something like float, same I will write here float and give, and I will give 1.0. It will take. Now if I want to give something string, then no need to write input function, int function. I will give whatever. So for input function, the difference set we the input function takes only character or string values. So to define that it is an integer or float, what type of input the user must give, to specify that we are using the int input. So that's the difference between that. So I hope your concept is clear till now. Thank you. Let's go to another concept. Bye.